we're going to talk about divide using repeating subtraction in math. So open your book on page 171 and 172. We're going to work today. Yesterday we worked on 171, but we didn't finish that page. So we're going to finish today, class. Page 171. Are you in the page, class?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, let's start. It says, number 5. Remember that we work in the first exercises, so we are going to work on problem-solving applications. And it says, use the appropriate tools. Can you divide the 32 by 3 evenly? That is a question. Can we divide 32 by 3 evenly? Use the number line to explain your answer. So we're going to use the number line to divide 32. So remember that we count back. So we have 32, 31, 30, and then we have 29. So 29 is the number that we're going to write here because we count 3 by 3. Okay, 29. And we continue counting. We have this 3 first. Okay, that is the first 3, 29. So we continue. We have 28, 27, and 26, right? So we're gonna write 26 here. So do it by yourself, class. So we continue by 3. Let's count by 3. Count it back. So after 26, we go and we say 25, 24, and we have 23. So we're gonna write 23 here. 23. Then we continue here. We have the 23. We count back 3. We have 22, 21, and 20. So let's write 20 here. And we continue. Remember that it's 3 by 3. So we have 20, 19, 18, and 17. So we have to write 17 here in the number line. And we continue 17, 16, 15, and 14. 3 by 3. Then what is going to be, class? We have 14, 13, 12, and 11. That's going to be 11. 10, 9, 8. So we're going to write 8. Then we continue. Counting back 3, 7, 6, and 5. So we have to write 5 here in the number line until we reach the number 0. 5, we have 4, 3, and 2. So let's write 2 here. And then we have 2, 1, and 0. But look at here. We cannot count back 3 because we have 2. So we cannot subtract 2 minus 3. So that is the end. We finished on number 2. We didn't reach the 0 evenly. We cannot reach the 0 evenly. So what is the answer for this question? Can you divide 32 by 3 evenly? Yes or no? No, right? Why no? That is the question. Can we reach evenly on the 0? Counting from 32 back to 0? No, because why? Remember that we need to have by 3 everything, but at the end we have 2. We reached number 2, not reach number 0. So I can count. Remember that we can count. So you can count. I can count back 3 from the 32. 32 by 3. How many times, class? How many times we count back? So we count, remember this, 1, 2, 3, 4,
10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you, Gabriela. So we count back by 3, 10 times. So by 3, 10 times. Just 10 times we count back by 3 until we reach the 0. But in this case, we didn't reach the 0. So until we reach the 2. The number 2. Because we didn't reach the 0 evenly. We reached the 2. So we cannot count back from 2 minus 3. So that is going to be the answer. We're going to have 10 times 3 and 2 is going to be a reminder. Remember that reminder will represent also what we have. If we don't have a reminder, we don't need to do it. We cannot count back. So here we're going to write at the end of this, the answer of the division. That is 2 divided by 3 is equal of having 10. And the remainder is 2. So that is the answer of our division. We cannot divide evenly the 32 by 3 because we have a reminder. We have a reminder that it's 2.
Yes, where are we going to copy?
Yes, you have to copy this, 171, this page.
A little bit or too much?
We're going to finish this page in 172. Now, any question about this first part, exercise number 5, class? Questions?
No.
No, no question, it's clear. If you remember, this is the same of yesterday. Yesterday, we drew a number line, counting back, but we didn't reach, we reached the 0, we didn't have a reminder, but today we have a reminder that it's 2. 2 is the reminder. So that is the answer. Number 6, we have number 6 that it says, John has $40 to spend at the yard sale. He buys 6 books for $2 each. He would like to spend the rest of his money on model cars for his collection. If the car costs $7 each, how many can he buy? Explain. Okay, so we have information. Let's underline the information that we have. He has $40 to spend at the yard sale. $40 for the yard sale. And it says that he buys 6 books for 2 each. He would like to spend the rest of the money on model cars for his collection. If the car, we have the cost of the car that it's $7 each. How many can he buy? Explain. So what we need to do first, class, in this case, to know how many cars he can buy using this amount of money, $40. First, we are going to know the total of money that he spends in the 6 books. So that is the first step. Multiply the 6 times 2, because that is the amount of the dollar. The dollar is 2, to see how much money he spent in the 6 books. times 2. What is the answer of 6 times 2, class?
12.
It's 12. So he spends $12 in the books, buying the books. Okay, $12 on the books. That is the first step. Now, I'm going to write here, spend on books. We know that this amount, this total, it's of the books. And now using this information, I already used this, the 6 books for 2 each. So $12 is spent on books. Now, how can I use this other information? So now I'm going to subtract this 12 that it's the spend on the books, this money, from the $40 that he spent on the jar sale. So let's subtract now the $40 or the $12 minus the 4. What is the answer of 40 minus 12?
38.
38. Are you sure that it's
32. 32.
32?
No, it's
No.
28.
28, that's right. 40 minus 12, it's 28. So in this case, we're talking about dollar, it's money. So $28 he has left. That is the amount of money that he has left. Why? Remember that we're using the total of money, the 40 that he spent. He has to spend at the jar sale, but he used $12 for the books. So we subtract that $40 that he has minus the 12 that he already used. And we have $28. Now, what we're going to do with this 7 class? We're going to use the $28 that he has left to know how many cars he can buy. Remember that he wants to buy with this $28 cars. And it says, if the car costs $7 each, so it means that we need to divide 28 divided by 7, because in this way, we're going to get the answer of how many cars he is going to be able to buy with this money, with $28. Who knows the answer of this division? 28 divided by 7.
It's 4.
It's 4. Why 4, Caleb?
But 7 times 1 times
7.
7 times 1. 7 times 12. 7 times 3 is 24.
7 times 4, it's 28. That's right. If you divide 28 by 7, you think in a table of 7, one number that you multiply by this number to get 28 and say it's 4. So that's right. Excellent. Thank you, Yeshua. Thank you, Colette. 28 divided by 7 is equal 4. So how many cars he can buy, class?
4 cars.
4 cars. That's right. So the answer is 4 cars he can buy. The answer. Look here, in this problem, we need to follow all these steps. First, multiply the total of money that he spent on the books. Then we subtract that total of money from the money that he has, that is $40. 40 minus 12. And then using the answer of this, that is 28, we're going to divide by 7, that is the cost of the car, to know how many cars he can buy. All this process we need to follow to find the answer. Yes? Copy this in your notebook, in your book, sorry.
Finish.
Any questions about these exercises, 5 and 6?
No.
Nope. Okay, if you finish, start reading by yourself the next page, 172. Read the problem that it's in next page, 172. I'm going to take the attendance. Once I finish to take the attendance, I'm going to change this slide. So let's see, Ana, Andre, and Camila.
Present. Present. Present.
Perfect. Gabriel, Isabel, and Kiara.
Present.
Present.
Perfect. Lucia, Mia, and Rebecca.
Present.
Present.
Rosa, Valerie, and Cian.
Present. Present.
Okay, all the girls are connected today. Perfect. Alberto, Danny, and Fernando.
Present. Present.
Perfect. Hermes, Joshua, and Khaled.
Present. Present.
Marcelo, Santiago Hernandez, and Santiago Chavez.
Present. And I read.
Finished. Okay. Santiago Hernandez Piallos.
Present.
Okay, Santiago Chavez is here. Santiago Hernandez not here. Okay, thank you. Now let's go to next slide, class. Remember that in this page 172, what we're going to do, we're going to apply what we learned today and yesterday. And we have a problem. So let's see. Lucia, help me to read this problem, please. Unlock the problem.
A new playground will be 108 feet long. Builders need to allow 9 feet of space for each piece of climbing equipment. They want to put as many climbers along the length of the playground as possible. How many climbers can they place?
Thank you so much. So here it's asking you, how many climbers can they place for this new playground? So we have some questions that we need to answer. Question number 1, what are you asked to find? What do you need to find in this problem class? What is the question that you have?
How many climbers can they place?
That's right. So that is the answer. How many climbers will fit? Remember that they need to fit. They need to fit, it says, along. They need to fit along the length of the playground. So how many climbers will fit along the length of the playground? That is the answer for number 1. That is number 1. Here it is. They want to put as many climbers along the length of the playground as possible. So you were asked to find this. How many climbers will fit along this playground? That is number 1. And then it says, letter B, how can you use repeated subtraction? Remember, repeated subtraction to solve this problem. We're going to subtract which numbers? Let's underline here. We have a new playground will be 100 feet long. Okay. So I'm going to use the 108 as a reminder, as dividing. And the builders need to allow 9 feet. Okay, so this is going to be our division. So how can we use this repeated subtraction? We're going to subtract number 9 from 108 as many times as we can until we reach the 0. So I can subtract the number 9 as many times as I can from the 108. Or remember that yesterday we spent all the class subtracting, using the subtraction, but we can use something else. We can use a multiple of number 9 to subtract, and that is going to be short. We're going to take less time subtracting using a multiple. So let's write this. We're going to use a multiple today to subtract this.
only copy the answer of the number 2. Only copy.
Yes, copy the answer 1 and 2. We're
Yeah.
going to complete all this page.
No, miss, that is the answer. That is the answer. On the
Yes,
number.
that is answer number 2.
Yeah.
Yes, it says we can subtract. Remember, yesterday we were subtracting numbers 108 minus 9, and then the answer we subtract. But today we're not going to do that because we don't have too much time and we're not going to finish. So we can use, it says a multiple of 9. So today we're going to use a multiple. We are going to see that it's easier using a multiple of 9. So it means that we need to know the tables to get a multiple. Lucia, tell me.
Vamos a subir este trabajo a la plataforma.
No, you don't have to apply that to school. This is just for you to complete it here and to know this information. It's not necessary.
So all the work that we are doing in all the classes, we don't have to upload it.
No, you don't have to apply it. It's not necessary.
Okay.
Okay, number C, letter C, it says, tell why you might use multiples of the divisor to solve the problem. Why? Is the things that I was telling to you, that if you subtract by 9, it's going to take more space and more time. So subtracting 1, 9 at a time takes more time, more space. Time and space than using a multiple. So subtract. I subtract what? Let's think about one multiple of 9. We can say 10 times 9. What is the answer of 10 times 9?
90.
90. I can use that 90 as multiples of 9 because remember, a multiple is any number that you get in the, like we say in the tables. 10 times 9, 90. 2 times 9, 18. So 18 is a one multiple of 9 also. But in this case, we're going to use 10 times 9, that it's 90. So we can find the answer quickly. 90. That is the answer for letter C. So in letter D, we're going to show everything that we're writing here in letters. We're going to show using numbers. In step number D, that it says, show the steps to solve the problem. That is going to be 108. Remember that it's a number that we're using our dividing. Minus, you don't have a space. Minus, we're not going to say 108 minus 9. It's going to take too much time, more space, and we don't have too much space in the book. So we're going to use this 90. 108 minus 90. Minus 90. Why 90? Remember, I'm going to write here, why 90? We have here that 10 times 9 is equal to 90. That's why we write.
You have to write what you are copying in red.
Yes, you copied this. So you know that this 90 is because you have 10 times 9. Now, who knows the answer 108 minus 90? 18, that's right, it's 18. So that is the answer, 18. Look here, we don't have too much space to be subtracting by 9, so it's easier to say 108 minus 90. We know that it's 18. Now, this 18 also we can subtract by 9, or we can subtract by a multiple of 9. Think about the table of 9, one number that you multiply by 9, and the answer is 18.
9 times 2.
9 times 2. 9 times 2, that's right. So we're going to use the multiple of of 9. 9 times 2 is equal 18. So we're going to use another multiple because of the space. 18 minus 18
0.
is 0. That's right. We write 0 here.
0.
0. So as you can notice, we have just the space for this, not for subtracting minus 9. Using multiple, it's easy.
Double 0.
Double 0. Okay, because 8 minus 8, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. The answer is 0. Okay, now we have how many times, if we're using a subtracting or a number line, how many times we can
3.
we can do it? We have that 10 plus that 2. So it's going to be 2 and that 10. So it's going to be 10 plus 2 equal
12.
12. So it means that 12 times we can subtract the number 9, but we didn't do 12 times. We just did it 2 times because we use multiples. Imagine that 12 times we will be subtracting 180 minus 9 is going to be 12 times. Too much time. Now, complete the sentences. There are how many equal parts of the playground? What is going to be the answer? It's going to be 12. There are going to be 12. 12 equal parts on the playground. So each fifth line, what is the fifth line? Here we have it. It says that it's 9. So each 9th line, it's going to be. So the climbers can fit along the length of the playground. The answer of this question is going to be 12. Because that is the amount or the times that we can subtract the number 9 and we got it. So 12 climbers can fit along the length of the playground. So we'd say that 108 divided by 9 is equal to 12. Yes? Finish, class? Yes?
Finish.
No.
I finished.
I finished.
Okay, now if you finish work in the second part, in letter B, what it says, which model matches its expression? Write the letter on the line next to the model. Do that by yourself. Then we're going to check the answer. We're going to finish with that. So work by yourself, class. It is A, it says 240 divided by 80. And 240 divided by 60. So you're going to just write the letter. If the number line, number 1, match with the letter A or letter B.
Miss, es que ninguna, todas están al revés. Están al revés.
That's right. So you need to write the letter for that reason.
Now I finish.
Finished? All of you finished to copy this, class? Page 172, this part? Yes.
Miss, así, Miss. No estoy seguro, pero creo que es así.
172, yes.
Así es, Miss.
I finished.
Here it is. What we have here, class. With this, we're going to finish the class. It says, write the letter on the line. In this line, we're going to write the letter next to the model. So here we have 240 divided by 80. Is this the number line or not?
No.
No,
it's
no.
B. It's a B.
It's B, 0, 80, that's right, because we're dividing that 240 by 8. So this is going to be letter A, so let's write letter A.
Another B.
And this is going to be letter B, that's right, because we're dividing by 60. And here we have by 60. And that's all. That's all.
Mi, un desconocido habló ruso.
Okay, so any question about this, class? Any question?
Entró el potato.
Nope. Okay, let's finish the class. Nice to see you. See you later. See you next class. Bye-bye. Remember, you don't have homework.
Miss,
Bye-bye.
Miss, ¿quién era la persona que